So, earlier today, I think we got our first official announcement that Franchise Hockey Manager 11 is coming. Sebastian in the OOTP forums has put up a post with the development of FHM11 slowly heating up. We are interested in your personal wish list and suggestions for the new game. What do you want to see added to the game? What existing stuff do you want to see changed in the next version? Fire away. In this video, there are 3 things that I would like to see added in Franchise Hockey Manager 11, and then I'll give you the link so you can go and put your own in their chat. So I can actually sum up, I think, all of the things that I want to see in FHM 11 in one word: interactivity. And there are 3 key areas I'd really love to see them improve. Number 1, as we're looking at right now, when you get a job, you get this message here. So Grand Rapids want to talk to you about a position. You've been offered a contract. It's the AHL team. If you do not choose to accept their offer today, they will select another candidate. We can negotiate, we can see the value, 2-3 seasons, whatever it is. That's it. That is as far as you can take it. However, let's look at a competitor, shall we? Okay, so Football Manager 24, they have, Chippenham have offered me a job. So the wording's a little bit better. So Chippenham Board had invited you to attend an interview with them as they wish to discuss with you the possibility of becoming their new manager. The board are impressed with your record. I started the game unemployed, which is why we have identified you as one of our top candidates. They've got very, very low bar. Although the board are confident in your ability to perform, they do have some concerns about your suitability to deliver the club's realistic vision for the future. This is mainly as a result of your slight lack of experience in guiding teams away from relegation. I've never had a job in football. The interview will give you the board a chance. You basically can have a conversation with them. You press the interview button and you get a series of questions. So I'm glad you give me the chance to talk to the club. Let's get down to business. They want to ensure that the club's dressing room atmosphere is much better than it was under the previous manager, and we get a series of choices. So yeah, I don't imagine that'll be a problem. What makes me the ideal candidate? I'm a strong motivator, probably. If you're going to be our next manager, what would you expect to adhere to the club's vision? We are interested to hear your comments. We'll go with whatever you say there. They want to avoid relegation. Is that something I think is attainable? Or can you take us further? Yeah, we can. I'm not going to take the job. Why not? Are there any requests that you have for us that should help you achieve your goals? Nah, not really. That concludes the interview. They're going to go off and think about it. I may not get the job, but I've had that chance to interview it, and that is something I feel is really missing from Franchise Hockey Manager at the moment. Now, a few days have passed, and for some reason, given the fact that I just blagged the answers, Chippenham want to give me a contract. Now, this is again something that differs from the way that Franchise Hockey Manager works at the moment. They only want to offer me a 1-year contract. I don't have the option to pick 2, 3 or 4, depending on what I want. That's the club saying, okay, we'll give you the job, but it's a 1-year deal. See what you can do. Now, I could just take it. I could become, I got to start the negotiations, but I could literally just press that button and go, yeah, I'll take it. Or I can try and haggle. I can say, give me a bit more money. Or, they won't budge on that one, but, give me, let's go for £100 extra a week. Club are happy. Deal is finalised. Exit the talks. Now I'm their manager. Much, much different and a lot more interactive than FHM is. So the second section I'd like to have a look at is training. So we can see here, we get a training report. We know that Simon Wilkinson's been training very, very well. He can actually be, not currently because I've only just started the game, but you can actually chat to him and say, well done, you've been training very, very well. Gives them a boost in morale. Whereas Callum Pearce, he's not been training very, very well, and you can actually chastise him for it. So again, you get your training reports coming through. You can see, +1 in skating, +1 in balance, -1 in, strength, whatever. But you just, again, it's just stats. You just get a stat change and that's it. And I'd love to see a little bit more interactivity. You get a guy, maybe like Callum, he's on the decline, but you have that conversation with him. You turn around and say, look, it's not good enough. You need to improve. Maybe he gets in the gym more and it stops his stats from deteriorating. Stuff like that I would love to see. Okay, so the third thing that I would love to see implemented in the new game is kind of between period talks or pre-game talks, something where you've got the ability to try and influence your players a little bit. Using this as the example, we are 3-0 down in the third, and at the moment I've literally got a choice of just asking Josh Lapina and trying to explain his role a little bit more. Yes or no. If I say yes, he doesn't understand it. We have the chance to adjust our attacking tendency, and that is it. That's it. Team talk done. Can't do anything really to influence the players. We can't have a passionate conversation. Now imagine this was, maybe it wasn't a Bridgeport versus San Diego Gulls game. Imagine this was game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals, where your team is down 3 games to nothing and you need to get back in this game. You're down a goal or 2 and you really want to just get your players sparked up, motivated. You want to have that chat with them. Go out, give it your all, get us through, win the Stanley Cup. But you can't. Now, let's go back to the other example. Let me show you what you could potentially have. So yeah, once again, using Football Manager as the example. Now, I gotta stress, I'm not literally telling franchise hockey managers to be Football Manager, but they have some very good ideas, and I think they could probably do with being implemented. This is a game now. I've literally just started a quick friendly. It's a low-level team. It's a game that we should be winning, but at half-time, it's 1-1. The team haven't been doing very well. You can see on the left-hand side, we've got one player who's been doing all right. Everyone else, I mean, that's our subs, but everyone else is kind of having a bit of a meh game. But you get the chance to influence them. You got an options of things you can do. It wasn't a very good start. Let's keep it up. You're doing well. Been unlucky so far. Or you can thrash your arms and say it's not good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. Throw the water bottle at them. Guess an ice hockey puck. Put your hands in your pockets and say, yeah, we're in the position we deserve to be, and the numbers prove that. For me, I'm going to say, yeah, we're going to have hands on hips. I think we've been unlucky so far. And then you can see a few of the players have gone, yeah, he's right. They become more motivated. In theory, it could give them maybe a bit of like a stats boost. Maybe their game rating improves a little bit. They been able to play a little bit longer before they come off the ice. Something like that. Yeah, it makes the games more alive. In that example I gave you, in the Stanley Cup one, we were like, we've been unlucky. We've had so many shots on target. They just haven't gone in. Keep doing it. Keep shooting. One's going to go in. I feel it would just make the game so much more alive. So, if you've got any ideas yourself on what you want to see in Franchise Hockey Manager 11, this is where you need to go. So if you go to the OOTP forums, which is just forums.ootpdevelopments.com, if you scroll down into the FHM11 section, you will see this thread. However, I will put it in the description of this video so you can always find it this way. If you do look down it, you can see there are a lot of people already that are talking about modifying league values or being able to have better logic on AI trades. I mean, this guy's written 14 different points. I haven't covered any of that because I don't feel that I am in a position to really say that the AI and the recruiting system in college needs a rebuild. I don't know enough about that sort of stuff. I can only really point out areas where I feel like the game can improve, where you can potentially get more players that have come in from different games and different systems. Yeah, absolutely, they can do all that sort of stuff, but I mean, yeah, improve the draft page. Okay, okay, cool. I don't know how much that would improve the game for me, but yeah, if you are interested, head over to forums.ootpdevelopments.com. You will need to create yourself a sign-in. It is free, but yeah, feel free. He's looking for what do you want in the next game, so hopefully between all of us we can make it even better. But that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.